Jagdish Garu, you want to ask a question? Mic is not on. Okay. Now you're allowed to talk.
Yeah. Good evening, Andy.
Good evening. Yes.
Am I audible?
Hello?
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, great. A simple question: how to relax the body when it is overthinking or something of that sort? Because generally sedatives would be given, right? Before anesthesia
Yes.
or something before the operation. Not that extreme, but any something like not like sleeping pill also. Anything which can soothe the body when it is hyper thinking or something like that.
The body will not be thinking. We are thinking. And due to that thinking, body sometimes will get slightly affected due to overthinking, over exhaustion. Body also will get affected. So we need to give rest to the body and also to the self. Okay. So body is
So,
not at all thinking. It is only getting affected by overthinking.
yeah, to reduce the
First we have to you have to be aware of what's happening in your mind. If your mind is doing all these things without any conscious inputs from your side, it's just in a state of some subconscious state where it is continuously thinking without any control. You need to bring it back to the consciousness, awareness, so that you will know where these thoughts are coming from. And once you start observing, you will be limiting most of the unnecessary thoughts. So a key here is to practice awareness. So that is one thing. Apart from that, when there is excess disturbance in the mind, and particularly when there is negative thinking which is causing stress, that will not indirectly, directly affect the body, because these negative thoughts produce chemicals called neuropeptides in the brain. Neuropeptides are proteins which carry information from one nerve cell to another nerve cell. After they complete their actions, they enter the bloodstream and circulate all around the body. And these neuropeptides, which carry bad information, which generate some kind of sadness or anger or irritation, disturbance in the mind, those neuropeptides which carry such information are very harmful to the physical body. So after performing their function in the brain, they enter the physical plane into the blood circulation, and they affect each and every cell of the body. So the body becomes lethargic, weak, disturbed, unstable because of that. So there is a direct connection between negative thinking or bad thoughts and body getting affected, body getting becoming weak. So it is very important for us to stop the production of such neuropeptides which are harmful to the body. And in contrast to this, when you are in a pleasant state, when you are very happy, when all the thoughts are evoking good memories, pleasant memories, or you are anticipating good things in the future. So during that point of time in your brain, again the information gets transferred from one nerve cell to another nerve cell with the help of another set of neuropeptides, which are again made of proteins. But these neuropeptides, after they perform their function and enter the bloodstream and reach different parts of the body, help like medicine and heal most of the parts of the body, and help in regeneration, rejuvenation. So it's more like medicine. The same kind of neuropeptides which carry information can have a diametrically opposite action than that of those neuropeptides which carry bad information. It's very important for us to have pleasant thoughts, and much more important is to experience at least some time without any thought. So that will help the body rejuvenate, regenerate, recoup from the effect of the negative thoughts. Apart from this, there are some simple herbs like ashwagandha, estimadu, guduchi, which will relax both the body and mind, reduce the stress, strengthen the body, strengthen the nervous system, relax the muscles, relax the nerves, ease the joints. All these things will happen with a simple herb like ashwagandha. So that you can take one of some Ayurveda physician. Regular application of oil to the body every day before bath, warm till oil. If you apply every day and take hot water bath, that itself will improve the blood circulation like anything, and throughout the day your body will not get affected even by negative thoughts. So that good is this oil application. In Ayurveda Sala Kottakkal, there is a doctor called, there was a doctor called PK Warrior who lived for 100 years 3 months. And even one day before his death also, he was managing three huge institutions: Ayurveda Sala Kottakkal Pharmacy, College and Hospital. At the age of 100, at the 100th birthday celebration, when people asked him what is the secret of his longevity and health, he told that he every day applies oil to the body and takes hot water bath and does some physical activity. So that important is having a regular oil bath, oil massage to the body. That will make it so strong so that it will take any amount of stress, whether it is physical strain or mental stress. That is something which will help us.
Wonderful, Andy. Lot of points. Just one last point. Buttermilk drinking afternoon or evening before bed. Is that suggestible with ashwagandha or it is something different?
So buttermilk afternoon is absolutely fine. Evening also is okay. But if you want to take a medicine the night time, bedtime, then the best Anupana is milk, not buttermilk.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Monica Sharma ji is asking how can we cure water edema? So edema is accumulation of fluid mostly happening in lower limbs because the circulation gets impaired and blood will not be able to reach from the lower limbs to the heart easily whenever there is some problem in the blood circulation circulatory system, and you will see accumulation of fluid in lower limbs. This is the most common thing which we see. So edema, we need to find out the root cause of this edema, then only we can think about curing. Monica ji, there are so many reasons for swelling in the lower limbs or any other part of the body. The main probable outcome cause is bad blood circulation. There can be some varicosity or swelling of blood vessels. Sometimes there will be inflammation in the blood vessels, vasculitis, and sometimes there can be some small clots in the minor vessels like capillaries, or some toxins inside the blood which improves the which increases the intercellular fluid, and that also might cause accumulation of fluid in under the skin. So there are many other things which can cause swelling, like kidney failure, where the kidney is unable to filter the urine and there is no output, and fluid gets accumulated in under the skin. So there will be, typically you will see pitting edema where fluid is there. So if you press the swollen part with your finger, and there is a depression on the skin, and even if you remove the skin also, the depression will remain for some time. That is called pitting edema. So such thing can happen. And so the cure depends upon the kind of problem. If the problem is due to kidney failure, then it is a long process. You need to consult an expert. Both allopathic and Ayurveda doctors together can help you. And then if it is because of bad blood circulation, then just applying oil every day will reduce edema. And if it is due to some anemia, lack of iron inside the blood, then you need to have something which will increase your hemoglobin. Like that, different conditions, different solutions. So it is better to consult the nearest Ayurveda doctor who will give you the best possible option. Onika Sharma ji. And then Rhino Gupta ji is asking which oil you suggest for body oiling. See, whenever we say oil or tail by default is til ka tail. The name tail itself came from til. Til is sesame or gingerly seeds. So from the sesame seeds, the oil which we get is called til tail. So that by default is the best oil to do body massage. So every day you can apply it to the body and then take a full body massage. Even if you don't do massage also, just apply, wait for some time or sit in the sunlight and then take hot water bath. That will increase the blood circulation. Even if you don't do massage, just application itself will have a wonderful effect. That you can try. And some people in cold areas, particularly in winter, they use what we call sarson ka tel, sarshab tel. That is also very useful for body massage, reduces pain, but it increases excess heat inside the body. If you are in a hot climate, then not it is better not to take oil, mustard oil. Yes, Sijari, mustard oil. So in cold regions or in winter season, mustard oil application is very good. And if the season is very hot, then you can apply coconut oil. It has a cooling effect. But for all seasons, you can happily use til oil, gingerly oil. That is very effective. Surikantji, you want to ask something?
Yeah, sir. My question was same. That which oil? Teal oil. In Canada, they say it is yellow. Is it right? What I am assuming?
Let me see. I don't know what they call in Kannada, but sesame oil, til oil, gingerly oil, all are okay. Only the same thing.
Okay.
Let me
Anyway, the coconut
search
oil
for it.
is. Yeah, coconut oil. Can we use it, sir?
Yeah, coconut oil has a slightly cooling effect. So
Okay.
is that also for Erlina, something like that is there.
In Kannada, yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, right.
Yellow or teladinda.
Yeah, nice, sir. Nice. That's what I feel. But easily it is not available in the market. That's we can get it coconut oil. Mostly, I think that is not what I feel in the
Why
market.
oil is not available?
It is available, sir.
No, nowadays it's not available, freely available in Amazon, Flipkart. Really good companies are there. They are selling this cold pressed oil, which is very, very good.
Yeah, yeah,
That
that's
too at reasonable cost.
then no problem, sir. Then no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. My son is suffering from tuberculosis, a side effect, has seizures. Bhaiya is on medication and taking sodium valproate. Ayurveda, any treatment? Yeah. Yes, Shijaji, like we have really good medicines for seizures, um, but it's something which we need to prescribe with extreme care. It is always better to make a video consultation with the patient and then decide the best way to go ahead. I'm writing my phone number. You can call me. Oh, he's having ADHD also. Okay. We can definitely try to help. So here is my phone number. You can call me tomorrow. I'll tell you what you can do. Oh, ADHD has a side effect of this medicine? I don't think so, but let's discuss it tomorrow. Raino Gupta ji is asking, suggest something for hair. Again, there are multiple reasons for hair fall, Raino Gupta ji. Hair fall can be due to dandruff or due to acidity or due to constipation or due to stress, indigestion, or due to lack of protein intake or iron intake, or due to hormonal imbalances like PCOD. So there are various reasons for hair fall. First, we need to identify why exactly this hair fall is happening. So once we identify the reason, we will be able to treat it accordingly. No common treatment for everything. Of course, we can also uh, use some hair oils and regular usage of nasal drops like Anuthalam will strengthen the roots and reduce hair fall. But unless and until we identify the reason for hair fall, we will not be able to treat it. Ram Ratan Chavda ji, you want to switch on your mic and ask something? I can see you have raised your hand. Ram Ratan ji, bole. Yes, Ram Ratan ji. Your voice is not clear, Ram Ratan ji. No, I am unable to. No, your voice is not at all clear. Maybe you can go to a place where you get good signal, or you can log out and log in again. No, not at all audible. Hello?
Oh, hello, hello.
Ram Ratan ji? Okay. Monica Sharma ji is asking, can you give some good Ayurveda hospital name for curing edema? Panchakarma helps. Yeah, Panchakarma helps definitely. So you can come to our hospital. This is Arogya Dhatri. That's a hospital. Ours is a Panchakarma hospital, 40-bedded hospital. Okay. It is in Vishakhapatnam, Monica Sharmaji. Okay. Let's go into slides. So being students of universal human values, we all know that we are not just our body. Our body is a wonderful tool which will help us achieve our goals, our purpose of life. And body stays healthy. It is designed to stay healthy for 100 years without any problem if we use it in a right way. To use it in a right way, we need to have right understanding. And right understanding comes with regular self-study and also participating in workshops and seminars like this. Then you will have right understanding with which you can use your body in a right way. Your body is a material unit and it follows all the material laws of nature. And it follows the instructions of self. If you want the body to run, it will run. If you want your body to climb, it will climb. Even if you are not feeding it for days and you want it to expect it to run, it will run. Of course, it will send you information that I am unable to run. I don't have enough energy to run. I might fall down. All these informations you will get. But if you say, no problem, you run, you get up and run, it will get up and run. It will follow whatever you say. Many people say that it doesn't suit my body, my body will not accept it. My body will reject it. Like that, they say. There is nothing like your body accepting or rejecting. Of course, in extreme conditions, body produces certain symptoms. It seems like body is rejecting it, but body will always do whatever you say. You say eat it, it will eat it. After eating, if you say vomit it, it will vomit it. So whatever you want it to do, it follows your instructions of the self. And whereas self is a unit of consciousness, it is central to human existence. Self uses body like a tool or instrument. Joseph G is asking, even if I have knee pain, yes, even if you have knee pain, if you want your body to run, it will run. See, if you have severe knee pain, you are in a jungle and there is a lion or tiger chasing you, then what you will do? You will say body run, and body will run. Even if you have knee pain, severe knee pain, even if you have fracture also, if you say body run, it will run. And of course, it will give you signal that I am running and I am feeling this compression, excruciating pain. So you want me to stop? It will ask you. You will say, no, run. It will run. That's all. Irrespective of your knee pain or whatever condition, you want the body to do something, it will do something. Do that. Because it loyally obeys whatever self says, it will follow. So self is central to human, uses your body like a tool or instrument. Self is a subtle unit and body is a gross unit. This subtle unit is controlling the gross unit. And because this gross unit is being controlled by the subtle unit, this gross unit has got no choice. It will respond in a definite way. If you give it good food, it will nourish itself. If you give unhealthy food, it will try to limit the damage to itself with the help of certain chemical reactions. But you dump your body with unhealthy food, it will get damaged. There is no other way. It has no choice. You nourish it, it gets nourished. You malnourish it, it gets malnourished. Whatever you try to do, it will respond accordingly. There is no two ways of responding. But yourself is having the capacity to choose the response. How you respond to various stressful situations, that is in your hands. How you want to use your body so that it will give the right response, that is in your hands. So you can use the body in a better way or in a worst way, basing on your right understanding or lack of right understanding. If you have the right understanding about your body, how the body functions, what to do so that the body's functions and harmony will not get disturbed. If you have that right understanding, you will be able to use your body in a right way, irrespective of whatever external situations are there. You will be able to use this wonderful tool in a right way. But if you don't have right understanding and you have only preconditions, your body yourself got conditioned by environment, by people around you, by the peer group, by everyone around you, by the advertisements, by the movies. And you think that you will get happiness from whatever needs body is having, then because of that preconditioning, you try to get happiness from fulfilling the needs of the body, which ultimately leads to disease. Because you will not get happiness by eating good food or wearing great clothes or riding a great car or staying in a wonderful place. All those items like food, water, air, clothes, shelter, vehicles, all are wonderful tools to rightly utilize your body, but they cannot be the source of your happiness. But you get conditioned that you get happiness from the needs of the body, which is a myth. You might get temporary pleasure, which is not very long. And to repeat the same temporary pleasure, you have to put a lot of effort. And this effort will disturb the health and harmony inside the body. So you need to have right understanding about how to use your body in such a way that it will work for 100 years without any problem. How to nourish and protect and rightly utilize your body in such a way that it functions in an absolutely great way. Entire period of time you are staying on this planet, your body should be able to help you to achieve whatever you want. So it's very important for us to differentiate between yourself and your body so that you can see what's happening inside the body and gain enough knowledge in workshops like these to respond in a right way to the signals sent by the body. More on that, but Jagdish ji is asking, Nadi, which is observed by Ayurvedic doctor, is subtle or gross? So, Nadi, like there are so many things which you can feel just by holding your fingers on your radial artery. So, there the blood is exerting pressure on your blood vessel, and rhythmically, while the heart is exerting pressure due to the contractions and relaxations, the pressure is also happening in a way where you can feel the dhak dhak of your heart in your nadi. So this is something which is happening physically. So it is definitely gross, not subtle. But what you learn by observing this nadi can be either subtle or gross. You will be able to observe gross things like how many times you can feel the pulse within a span of 1 minute, or you can see whether it is rhythmatic or arrhythmatic, or you can also see whether the pulse is feeble or heavy, volume is good or not. These are the gross things you observe while you hold your patient's hand and feel. But there are subtle things which you will be able to observe with practice and enough knowledge, like what dosha is dominant in a particular person in a particular point of time when you touch the pulse of the other person. And there are so many other things which you will be able to know depending upon your own experience. So that is about Nadi Pariksha, Jagdishji. So if your self is having right understanding, then it will use its body in a right way. If you don't have right understanding and you have only assumptions, then these assumptions might lead you to so many problems. So we need to have authentic information about principles of health which are universal. We don't want preconditioning, we don't want half-baked information. So you need to make sure that whatever information you are getting gets validated with the help of science and also ancient Shastra. Otherwise, if you don't have that validated knowledge within you, then you will be able to, they will not be able to rightly assess what's happening, and you'll not be able to take right action. Body continuously sends information to self. There is a coexistence between body and self. It tries to convey everything. It wants you to know what's happening in its liver, kidney, heart, brain, everywhere. It tries to send some information. Only if you are sensitive and knowledgeable enough, then you will be able to understand what's happening in the body. Even before the manifestation of a disease, many days before the manifestation of a disease, it will produce premonitory symptoms, which might culminate in a disease after some time if you don't take any action. So such is the beauty of this body, because it always tries to give information to its master, that is you. But if you don't have any right understanding or working on the basis of assumptions, like you assume that things are right, assume that whatever some person is telling you in YouTube or in Facebook or WhatsApp or Twitter, someone is telling something and you might assume that it is right, then there is a problem. You should not assume, you should get right information. Jagdish ji is asking, body self sends information only from master gland, pituitary gland, or any part. No. Body tries to send you information from each and every cell of the body. A cell on your skin can tell you so many things. A cell in your knee, or a cell in your muscle, or a cell in your on your tongue. Anything can send you a lot of information. Not through pituitary gland. You're feeling what body is trying to tell you in the form of information from sense organs. So that is giving you information, right information. And body is sending information and self is taking information. And you can't say that self is there in some pituitary gland or some hypothalamus or some cerebellum or some place in your brain. No, you can't show where exactly the self is. Self is all over the body. Sometimes it can get detached from the body and look at the body with detachment. So self is not brain. If you have assumptions about might be right, that might be right, like that, if you have assumptions, these assumptions can be sometimes right, sometimes wrong, because they are still assumptions, not truths, not facts. You need to understand facts which will not change, which are universal. So I'll give you an example of difference between assumptions and right understanding. If you go to a clinic for some kind of problem, and doctor prescribes you to take one injection, and he tells you go to the nurse's room and take this injection. Then you purchase the injection and you go to the nurse's room. Nurse looks at the prescription and asks you to get ready for injection, and you are getting ready. Then someone from the window, someone appears in the window and says, "Hey, what are you doing? This person is not a nurse. She is a mental person who ran away from mental hospital yesterday. Don't take injection from her. Don't go by her looks. She just wore the apron of a nurse." That's what someone says. Then until then you are assuming that she is the nurse. Now you are assuming that she is not a nurse, some fraudster. Then you run back to the doctor and say that some person told you that the nurse is not nurse at all. She is some mental patient from a mental hospital. Then the doctor comes along with you and he looks at the nurse and says, no, she's working from past 20 years in our hospital. She is very good. Maybe the person who told you that she is mental from the window, that might be the mental patient. Even I know about a mental patient escaping from the mental hospital. Please be aware of yourself. So now again, you are assuming that whatever doctor told you is true because he said he knows the nurse from 20 years. So all this information is only assumption on your side because you really don't know whether the lady is a nurse or not. So we want you to get the authentic information, not just what hearsay, like someone told in YouTube, someone told in Facebook, someone told in this Universal Human Values Holistic Health workshop. Don't just believe whatever I say. You need to understand about everything which is possible. At least you need to understand those things which are very important. So you need to have, Jagdish ji is asking, knowing functioning is by brain. See, so when you are getting some four senses or head, as four senses are head run close to brain, other than touch spread across. Yeah, your sense organs are, some of them are on your head and they are close to brain, but definitely not brain. Sense organs are different, brain is different, mind is different, soul is different, all are different. So self is not all these things. You can, if you still have this doubt about what exactly is the self, you need to participate in Universal Human Values session so that you will understand better. But as of now, for our purposes, something which controls your body with enough information and knowledge, and not, the brain is also a part of your body, not self. Self is not there in your brain. So you can't show that this is the place where my self is residing. No, that is not something you can show because self is not in your body. It is coexisting with your body. It is also there, but you can't show that maybe it is there in my heart, or it is there in my kidney, or it is there in my liver. You can't show the site where the self is living. No, it is coexisting with your body, not inside your body. So it might take some time to comprehend, but yeah, that's okay. No problem. Let's take some more time to just understand. It's very important for us to gain knowledge. That is the reason why you people are regularly coming for the refresher workshop, where we are discussing so many things which no one is teaching in colleges, regular colleges. That's the reason why we made this course called Holistic Human Health. And this is the entire scope of holistic human health, not just see, the yellow part is understanding part, where you will understand the coexistence between self and body. You will know whether you are healthy or not based upon the information given to you by your own body, not with the help of annual health checkup where they cover all the maximum majority of the problems. No, not through the some physical checkup, but by observing your body and understanding the information from the body, you will be able to assess whether you are healthy or not. But you need to also understand the purpose of health. Why you need to be healthy, that you need to understand. And then there is harmony in health already inside the body between many organs, just like gross organs which are clearly seen, like lungs and heart. There is harmony. They are working together. Similarly, kidney and all other organs are working together in a beautiful balance. That balance is already there, which we should not disturb. So for that, we need to understand the principles governing the body. So this understanding part goes hand in hand with the application part. So the application part contains two parts: keeping the body and self in harmony, and returning back to harmony whenever there is a disturbance. To keep your body and self in harmony, you need to nurture your body and protect your body. For nurturing your body, you need to take something inside, like food, water, air, sunlight. And you need to understand the right way to eat food, right way to take water, right way to take air, right way to take sunlight. Because nobody trained us in the right way of breathing, because of which we are unable to use at least 20% of our lung capacity. Though we can breathe more than 2.5 liters of air every inspiration, we are taking less than half liter of air because no one trained us how to expand our lungs, how to practice diaphragmatic breathing, how to push the diaphragm to create space for lungs so that they can become double their size and take maximum air inside, so that you get maximum oxygen, so that each and every activity happening in each and every cell of the body happens in a right way. No one taught us how to take food, take water, take air, take sunlight, which we need to understand. You need to gain this knowledge so that you will be able to use your body in a right way without damaging it. Of course, you need to plan your routine properly in sync with the nature, earth cycle, solar cycle, lunar cycle. There is a lot of harmony outside in the nature. If you sync your routine with the nature, you will be experiencing the optimal, optimal performance of your body when it is in sync with nature. We need to understand how to sync your routine with nature so that your circadian rhythm is always perfect. Then you need to understand difference between labor and exercise. Labor is some physical activity you perform where there is some kind of productivity. You use a cycle and go to a market and bring some vegetables, there is some productivity. But if you use the same cycle in the gym and without removing the stand, you ride it for 1 hour without moving an inch, then that is exercise. So if you have enough physical activity labor, then you don't need exercise probably. But if there is some specific problem in specific joint or specific muscle, then you might need specific set of exercises. Of course, more than exercises which might increase your blood circulation and reduce pain and strengthen your joints. Asanas are something different, postures which will help you gain balance, this correct the disturbances. And asana is something where you sit for hours together without any difficulty. Stiram Sukham Asanam. So that has the ability to correct many disturbances at the level of organs and enhance the function of those organs and help you stay healthy by healing the disturbance in their organs. These asanas. So they are definitely a level above than the exercise. Some people say we are doing exercise. You might be doing exercise, but also include some asanas for your well-being. And when you look at pranayama and meditation, they are more subtle. They will act on each and every cell in the nucleus, on the chromosome, on the gene level. They will change and alter and repair so that the body functions in an optimal level. So these are the things which will nurture your body. So again, there are things which will protect your body, which you need to understand the right way of using your clothing, choosing your footwear, choosing your shelter, which is very important. So all these things, this blue part is for keeping the body and self in harmony. But sometimes, in spite of this, this care, there can be some disturbance inside the body, and body will tell you long before the actual manifestation of the disease in the form of some fever or pain or some disease. Body tries to tell you. You need to understand. You need to accept. You need to take give a response so that that disturbance will not occur. You need to correct your diet. You need to correct your routine. You need to add or delete some physical activity, asanas and all. So all these things will help you take the right response to save your body from some upcoming disease. So this is also something you need to understand. So all these things will be covered in this course called Holistic Human Health. Of course, there are some other things like health of the family, how you can plan everything in such a way that entire family is healthy, entire society around you and the nature in which you are living also will be healthy. And what are your responsibilities so that you can fulfill and achieve perfect health in family, society, and nature. All these things we will discuss in this holistic human health workshop. Understanding individual constitution is also something which we all must do so that we will understand our own specialized constitution of mind and body and things which are suitable for our own body and mind. Things are not compatible with our own body and mind. Kind of work you need to do according to your own mind body type, how much rest you need to take, how aggressive or relaxed you have to approach your work. Everything will be according to your own individual constitution. So these are some things which we will discuss in holistic human health. So very soon we will be conducting faculty development programs. So we have 4 minutes to ask any questions.
Please be closer. The room is open for the questions. If anybody would like to interact with Chandra here, I'm most welcome. Thank you. Kindly raise your hand.
Surendra Pratap Saxena ji.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I am of age 72. and living at Gwalior, living at Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh, and I am suffering from diabetes and BP, and I'm taking medicine, metformin 500, GP2, and Galvas, that is sitagliptin, 50 mg. So I want to know that is there any mechanism that by adjusting food, exercise, I am walking daily 10,000 steps per day. It is about 8 kilometers. So what new addition I can do so this diabetes may be controlled and the medicines could be reduced? What I should do?
See, walking is a very important part of diabetes control.
Yeah.
Walking can be like medicine, but sometimes even if you are walking and not taking any food, sometimes because of stress, diabetes levels can shoot up, blood sugar levels can shoot up. So it is very important for us to manage stress also. Need to be in a relaxed state as much as possible. So that one thing which will help you in reducing sugar levels is managing stress. And of course, walking will definitely help you. Apart from that, eating healthy food and avoiding reheated food, junk food, food made out of besan and maida, and things which increases the vata, like potato and jack jackfruit, banana, and pumpkin. There are some things which are not really good for your body, particularly in fruits, jackfruit, banana, this chiku, sapota, and then of course mango is not available in this season. There are certain fruits, certain items like unhealthy food, junk food, dessert food, over fried food. All these things can be avoided. Of course, if you want to try Ayurveda medicine, you can go to your nearby Ayurveda doctor who will suggest you medicines which you have to take for only some certain period of time, after which you can stop your medicines completely, both for diabetes and hypertension.
And that is allopathic medicine or Ayurvedic medicine?
Ayurveda medicine.
In addition, I am taking Gulmar, and the juice I keep at night in some water, and so in the morning I take it. And also I am taking Indrajo added with Indrajo powder with almonds and roasted gram. That powder I am also taking. So some other beneficial thing can be suggested that so that Indrajo is also giving some relief more. It reduces the sugar level. Like this, some other medicine is also there that I can reduce the sugar level and reducing the medicine, allopathic.
Yes, instead of herbs, you can go for compound preparations suggested by nearby Ayurveda doctor, which will definitely help you reduce your blood sugar levels.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And methi powder, I also taking methi powder.
That is good, very good.
Hello.
Also take Giloy. Hello,
Giloy.
Ji.
Giloy is also beneficial in sugar.
Giloy is definitely beneficial in sugar, particularly in those cases where the walking is not helping. Giloy will help.
Okay. Then this Giloy tablet of Ramdev Baba is nice, or some the raw Giloy should be taken.
If you can get raw Giloy, nothing like that. That is the best thing. But otherwise, if you want to go to Ramdev Baba store, you go and take Giloy Kwada Churna.
Acha, Giloy Kwada Churna.
It is a rough powder which you can use to make decoction of Giloy.
Okay. And after boiling and after filtration, it can be taken.
Yes, it can be taken.
Okay.
On the stomach or twice a day you can take.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Ram Ratan ji.
हेलो
बोलिए रामरतन जी.
हेलो
Yes.
सर जी नमस्ते
Namaste.
जी सर I am 44-year-old person residing in
Uh-huh.
Khargone Madhya Pradesh district Khargone Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
Sir, my family has a long history of mentally disturbance.
Uh-huh.
My family and my father and forefathers are always also the victim of the mentally disturbed disease like genetic disease. So, sir,
Okay.
politely I ask to you, sir, what can I do? As my father is 78-year-old and he is suffering 35 years of history of mentally disturbance. And
Hello. Hello. Okay. Ramaratan ji, your voice is not coming. If you're able to listen, if my voice is reaching you, then I'm typing my phone number. You can reach out and we'll try to help you.
जी भैया, I think some network issue with Ramaratan bhaiya.
Yes,
So
Parikshit.
let's respect the circadian rhythm also, and it's
Yes.
really an enriching session, and we like to have more and more such session where we can be aware ourselves, or not what to do when we fall sick, rather how to remain healthy and fit by self-awareness. So, Mahal bhaiya, thank you. We
Yes.
meet again. Namaste, everybody. Namaste.